Hi lovelies, welcome to my channel. So guys, I have a special guest here, my brother Isaac Kokwatin here with me, and this topic we are about to discuss is a topic that occasionally I talk about with him after church. And so a few days, no, about 1 month ago, it occurred to me that why don't I bring him here on the channel and then we discuss it, like we give our perspective on it from a different angle, because I know his stand and I know my stand, for my beautiful people on YouTube, so that you guys can also give your opinion on it. So guys, without chatting too much, let's get into the video. So guys, as I said earlier, I have my brother here. My brother is Isaac, and he's a graduate from University of Cape Coast, University of Choice, the best university in Ghana, you guys know. And he's no, let me allow him to introduce himself. So my brother, who are you?
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity, and I'm very glad that I have been given this privilege to share in my thoughts on this podcast, on this YouTube. I hope that you guys like it and you subscribe. So I'm Isaac, but I like to be called by my nickname Amanfo, and I'm here to share my opinion on the topic that our host has decided that we discuss today.
So my brother is a health worker, so he has some insight about this thing that we're about. So guys, now the topic is sex before marriage. Is it something to be encouraged or to discourage? You know, I know it's a very big deal when it comes to issues of sex before marriage. Some people have their points or their stand, and others like us also have their stand. But today we want to give what's the right word for it?
Honest opinion.
Yes, and thank you very much. Honest opinion about it. Personally, I am against it. I prefer couples wait after marriage to have sex. My brother.
Is that your only reason why?
No, I've just stated my stand, but I haven't given yes. Okay. So my brother, what is your stand on this?
Okay. Obviously, I have to be against.
You're also against.
I am not against, but I am against what you have just said.
Okay.
That you are for. How can you be for? Our listeners, I hope by the end of the video you understand.
Viewers.
Sorry, someone listening. Maybe they are physically challenged people.
Okay, no problem.
So they just press on the video and listen.
Okay.
So that was just by the way. I'm for it, and I have my tangible reasons why. And we'll get to it.
Okay. So guys, let's dive into it. Brother Isaac, why are you for it?
I think you should go first, or I should explain myself first.
Okay, well guys, I'm against it because of these reasons. One, you should have respect for yourself and the relationship that you are about to start, or you have just started. It's out of respect if you decide to wait before marriage, because come to think of it, I'm going to take it from, we are in Africa now, so I'm going to take it from the African context, and then I'll go upwards. Not every here my focus is going to be on the guys, the men. Not every man comes into your life with good intention. That's my first. That's the reason. One of the reasons I'm against. And for you to know the real intention of the man, especially the lady, has to take a step further with him. You have to accept his proposal and then study him for a while before you know his. It's like the relationship will stand. The test of time will determine whether the person is genuine or not. So jumping into bed with him before knowing his intention. So let me take this. If the person doesn't have good intention about the, here in Africa, some men just want to sleep with you. I'm just going to be open and blunt about it. They just want to sleep with you. They are not interested in any long-term relationship or marriage, something like that. So if you decide to jump in bed with any guy that comes your way, and let's say in your life you meet about 4 people that just want to sleep with you, Are you going to keep on sleeping with them till you meet the person who has genuine intentions about you? So first, not everybody is real for a very good relationship. People just want to sleep with you. So to avoid you sleeping around, it's better you wait after marriage before you do it. That is my point. Okay, so you jumping in bed with every guy that comes your way before meeting the genuine one. Suppose that the first people that you met just want to sleep with you. It doesn't show respect for yourself. Being it a male or a female, it doesn't show respect for yourself. If you really value and respect yourself, I don't think you'll be. At least you should know the real intention of the person before committing to the person. So, for me, to show respect for yourself, you need to do that. If I say do that, I mean abstain after marriage before you do it.
Okay, thank you for suggesting that. I think you have just trivialized the issue and respect. What is respect? Our viewers and listeners. It is not easy for a man to come up to you and tell you something sweet that I want to live the rest of my life with you. What is more respectful than this? So once someone capable as a man has gotten the courage to tell you this, what again do you need? What respect again do you need? And the thing is, for the rest of your life, you will need to what? Examine. You are not doing anything to cross boundary. What it says before marriage, it says after marriage. At the end of the day, you will still have sex. So, to buttress a point about respect, it is not a big deal for me. It's not necessary. Maybe her upcoming points will be more tangible for me. But this one, like channeling the priority to respect. Once you guys have agreed that you want to cut, you want to steady each other, you want to keep things among yourself and see how far the relationship can progress to, you will need to, do some things. It all or what entice the relationship. That is what you need to keep the relationship going. So if everything is about respect, at the end of the day, will you eat the respect? Our viewers and listeners, what are you using the relationship, the respect to do? If the man doesn't respect you, he won't even come up to you, and because you will not just point is you will be sleeping with anyone anyhow. Nah, then you are a harlot or something, and that's not good. But once someone come up to you and use the right way to tell you his intentions, and not just that once the person has told you that he loves you, the following day you are indoors doing things. No, it will take time. And people even study each other up to a year, a couple of months before they will try and engage in one or two sexual activity to see how things will be for them after committing themselves for the rest of their lives. But people don't like divorce. They don't think about it's better for us. They will not even dare to divorce. So, me personally, I think that if not for anything, any tangible reason other than respect, having sex before marriage, doesn't take the respect you have as a lady.
Oh, as a man.
Okay, it's very serious. Okay, or a man. After the man, the reader may respect ourselves already. Whether you give it to us or not, the respect we already have it. It is not because of what you do to it that will make us lose the respect. It is you, the ladies, that sometimes you think that, oh, it's my body, I'm doing things. After all, the guy will see my body, so I have lost respect. Nah, it's even a privilege, an opportunity, a chance to explore, an experience. What do you call? There's a term called experience. Our viewers, everybody has to have an experience in life. If you don't have experience, how can you learn? And how can you be good at something? So that's my first point. to counter her, respect. Maybe she will say something tangible next time. But this one, it's a no. I hope you agree with me, guys.
Okay, I get you. So guys, he has said a lot. But my next point is, the thing is, when you keep having sex
You
with
are still
somebody,
against.
I'm still against it. I'm still against
You
it.
haven't changed your mind.
No.
Upon what I said.
I haven't,
You are
because
still at your-
yes, I'm against it before marriage,
Continue.
because when you keep having sex with a person before you guys get married, you will not have a clear mind as to see the person for who he is. It's so I have seen a lot of people. I've heard from a lot of people who said the man is not treating me right. I'm not really happy in this relationship, but he's good in bed. You see something, he's not getting the right treatment she needs as a lady, but the sweetness of the sex is not allowing her to have a clear mind. It is cloying her mind. She can't think straight because of what she's enjoying from the man. But if you abstain, you see the relationship for what is it. You see the man for who he is. You see the woman for who she is, and there will be no emotions or sexual emotions that will claw your mind, and you'll not be able to see clearly if you have to go or you have to remain with the person. So it is better you abstain, so that you see the relationship for what it is. You see the man or the woman for who he is before you can make your decision. Because if you decide to jump, I believe if you decide to jump in bed with a person, it should be that you've weighed all angles, you've seen everything that you want to see, and you've decided that this is what I want and this is what I'm going with. If you keep on jumping in bed with a person, you will not see him for who he is, you will not see her for who he is, you will not see the relationship for what it is. He or she may not be treating you right, but because sex is sweet, you cannot leave the person because he gives you a good sex, but you are not getting the right treatment from him or her, and for the rest of your life you're going to live in a miserable relationship. So abstaining helps you get a clear mind and see the relationship for what it is, and see the person for who he is before deciding whether you really want to commit, go the extra step. So I'm still against it. It helps you have a clear mind and see the relationship for what it is.
Please, are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Guys, I'm wondering who has been polluting this lady. I don't know. What are you doing clear mind to do? Are you in school? We want a clear mind to study or what? This is life. I mean, you're in a relationship, committing yourself to get married and spend the rest of your life with somebody's son. There are a lot of guys, they suffer a lot before they make it in life. And at the end of the day, even their parents will not enjoy their little income. And some lady will come and just take off and spend it. What are you in a clear mind to do? When she says something about you live a miserable life after.
I'm sorry. Living a miserable life. What I meant was, the person, you may not get the right treatment you need as a lady or as a man from the relationship or from your partner. That will be enough for you to say, no, I'm leaving. But because the person is giving you sweet sex, you don't want to leave. Because it's not because you don't want to leave. The sex is not letting you have a clear mind. But if you haven't done anything with him, the sexual emotions, when those things comes in, the emotion that you attach to the sweetness or that you get from the person sexually, it doesn't help you to think clearly. But if you don't do that with him, your mind is clear. You see things for what it is. You see him for who he is. You see the treatment he or she is giving you, and decide based on it whether you really want to commit or not.
Okay, thank you, Cleminder. So yes, you should understand her sister. So she's saying something about having a clear mind, the treatment, blah blah blah. 24 say, I hope some of you guys understand our local language. I probably different because yeah, but it's not about bra. Nah. Just starting now, that's the man who knew my swag, and your man, if things are not right from the start, what kind of life do you want us to live again? And we about treatment. It's not just about sex. Sex is something from existence since creation. It's already there. Having feelings is already there. Please let me speak and before you talk. Sexual feelings is in each and everybody. It is up to you to what control it. So even if you are not courting with someone, you are not in a relationship with someone, you can have that sexual feelings for anybody. Once you meet someone with the opposite sex, it's normal. So there's nothing strange or nothing kakai about sex. And you say sex is good, it's good. Nah, it's not all sex that is good. It depends on the two of you. So if someone is saying she can't leave someone because of sex, it might be there are some other reasons at her. Maybe she's just using that clause as a bait.
Oh my brother, I've heard a lot from people.
Yeah. People sat with you and told you that story.
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
it's like I happened to be in the presence while they were talking to someone close to them, and they mentioned that, for instance, the man may be cheating on her, the woman may be cheating on him, but leaving the sweet sex, he doesn't want to go and leave it behind. But
okay.
he or she knows that she's not getting the treatment how the man or the woman is supposed to value and treat her in the relationship. He or she is not getting it, but the sex is sweet, so he or she doesn't want to leave.
That sweet sex, you can have it from so many people. It's not just one man that can give you that. So now it's not something to exaggerate on. But the point is, my point is, our viewers, second opinion is to suggest that having sex, come again with your point.
Having sex with somebody usually close your mind.
It closes your mind.
You'll not be able to think clearly.
You are going to spend the rest of your life with that person. So you should start even clearing your mind with that person. Everything concerning the person should clear your mind.
What if the person is not the right person for you?
You will not just, it will take time.
Yeah, that's why you don't have to commit through sex. If you are giving yourself time,
give yourself time, you commit, but you should commit before marriage. That one is very important. It can take you 2 years to commit, but it should be after marriage.
My brother,
because if you try and marry before you commit by having sex after that marriage, and there's a question mark somewhere, and that point is emphasizing on, because mostly after the marriage, the problems mostly come from their side. They have their problems. After marriage, you spend a whole lot of money, you do something very nice for people, everything is fantabulous, but you get into your corner during the honeymoon period and you regret for the rest of your life. But you have signed some court documents, you have gone to some family house, the things you have bought, you can't imagine turning back.
So based on what you are saying, are you coming into the relationship that you find someone you like, and or you love, and you want to see whether it will work with him or her, or you are just going around testing and see which one is good? Based on what you are saying,
that person, you should see that if the sex you want will work in that person or not. It's very important. You shouldn't marry that person before. So after marrying that person, and maybe you don't want to clear your mind, you have a clear mind, you are going to write exams. that marriage is exams for you, clear mind. And after marrying that person, there is a question mark with the guy. The guy is a problem, but and not everything that
my brother
the guy can, let me end,
okay,
please. Not everything that the guy can tell you. So you have decided that you remain chaste till you marry, and after marriage you notice that the guy has a problem. What are you going to do? The guy also didn't tell you that this is what I'm suffering from.
My people, in these modern times we are, everything can be solved. There's a way of managing or working around things. You cannot say that his or her problem is something you cannot do anything about, that you have to go and throw him or her into the dustbin. No, it can be. If this is where love comes in, you met someone you really like, you love, you develop the love, and now since you love conquers all. To me, love conquers all. So if you really love the person, if you can work through it with the person.
Okay, viewers, it seems that she's like imagining the movies, the cartoons that
It's
we
not
watch
moving in
during
real life.
our childhood age, Romeo and Juliet, and the prince will marry the queen, Sleeping Beauty. The man is blind, but he will still marry that lady. The man is very ugly. He's a beast, but the lady will still. That is storybook. This is real life story. When she introduced me, she told me, you guys, that I have some knowledge about her, so I'm a health professional one way or the other. Rose, you shouldn't dare. There is no solution. You will suffer 10 years, 20 years before you get a pint of that one. You can't bear, my friends.
He's lying.
I'm not.
Okay, he may not be lying, but trust me, nothing in these modern days cannot be solved or cannot be managed.
Yes.
Or there's always a way around it. I believe in that. I'm a very positive person, my people.
And your positivity doesn't mean that you always get the results that you are expecting.
So you are saying they shouldn't dare to wait after marriage?
No.
Because
Listen,
it's probably that they only get a solution to whatever problem.
The guys among us,
any of them may have.
People like me I don't want to cheat when I'm married.
So how many people are like you? That's the problem.
Our viewers, you can ask them.
But
in the comments
all
section,
people in this world are not the same, my people. You can agree with
most
me.
Men don't
be
cheat.
real. Be real. Most men.
Women cheat than men.
Yes, I know some women cheat, but that's why I'm speaking in both ways. But you will not cheat. Because
most men doesn't teach. We want to have what we want, then take that person into our abode and enjoyment. So that is what we want to do. So we want to make sure that everything that qualifies her in our selection criteria, the lady falls into it. Okay. Not marrying after marrying, then we discover, because there are some things about sex you can't, if you discover after the marriage, like you suffer, you have to discover before. And if there is something attached to it that you don't want to, you can just amicably sit down and talk to that person. And that's mutual, because it says it's something mutual.
Yes.
It's not like a one party thing.
Yes.
You agree, talk things with the lady, then if she agrees, then pap. So if something happens, then you agree. If the lady thinks that, because you have had sex with me, so compensate me, do me, marry me by force.
That's why
marry me. Nah, you don't do that. Now, as she's saying, more in the morning, you don't do anything like that. Because this is mutual between the two of us. So I'm still for it. As our viewers have already, most of our viewers have agreed with my point.
I don't believe
up
so.
To now.
I don't believe so.
I don't know if your last point will cancel anything I've said.
There's also another reason why I am against sex.
That's your last reason.
It might be my last reason.
Okay, it might.
Okay. When I've already talked about you not having a clear mind, now if emotionally you've attached to the person, maybe through sex, it might not be for everybody that everybody get attached to the person through sex. If the person is not treating you well, you cannot leave. But some people, I think majority of people, if not or half of the people, usually get attached to sex. Now the person is cheating or doing is abusive. Let me say that it's either cheating or the person. If the person is not cheating, the person is abusing you. You need to leave. When you leave, you are eventually going to have broken hearts, because there's this part of you that is attached to the person that getting out of the person's life becomes a problem for you. If you gather the courage, regardless of the good sex, to leave, you are eventually going to have a broken heart. Do you know the reason why you have a broken heart? Because you have invested in something that hasn't invested in you. For you to go to that extent, you might even be sharing bills, because now you are doing, let's like, you are sleeping with a person, you are maybe sharing bills, you are doing things together like you're already married. So you have directly or indirectly invested in something that you have to let go. And letting that thing go, you are going to have broken hearts. You know, waiting till marriage saves you from all this broken-hearted situation. Because if you don't sleep with him and it becomes obvious that he or she is not treating you right and you have to go, just pack and you go. The pain may be there, but it will not be as you investing your resources and sleeping with the person, because it becomes a bond between the two of you, and letting go becomes a headache and gives you broken heart, because your heart will be broken. Take it from me, your heart will be broken. And it also means that you have, my people, do you want to invest in something that hasn't invested in you? It means you are invested in something with no reward. So for how long are you going to keep investing? You meet this guy and invest in the person. You meet this guy, you invest in the person. So if you, let's say in a hypothetical situation, you meet about 4 people who are not genuine before meeting the right people. You are going to be investing in them and eventually be getting broken hearted. For how long? My people, it's not worth it. To me, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. He made mention of you have to make sure whatever you are going to commit yourself to in the long run, for the rest of everything is okay. It means, if that's the case, means you are not genuine. You are out there tasting which one is okay, which one is not okay. A real man doesn't think like that, and wouldn't even think about doing that to you.
You are insulting us.
Oh, I'm not insulting. I'm giving you guys the facts.
You are insulting my viewers.
I'm giving you guys the facts. So guys, so my people, take your time, study the person. Don't rush it, because eventually it will be there for the rest of your life. If in case you decide this is the person I'm going with, regardless of anything, I'm comfortable with. Nobody is perfect, but the negative is something I can work with, because the positive outweigh the negative, and I can manage with the negative and go on a lifetime journey with the person. You are eventually going to do it for the rest of your life to you. So why the need for you to rush and invest in something which might not earn you anything, and you end up getting broken-hearted? My people, you will. Take it from me, you will. So to save you from all these things, you know, sex is a beautiful thing if you are married. So I'm entreating you, especially the ladies, to cherish it. Don't just give him the price. He hasn't invested in you for you to give him the price. So this might be my last point. Don't give him the price. Cherish it, and it will be wonderful. It will hit differently when you get married, and I save you from all this broken-hearted situation.
Thank you. First of all, I think that our sister needs to apologize, because it's telling us that we are not real.
Okay, if this thing has, if what I just said offended any of my guys, yeah.
Oh, we are forgiving you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm just giving you guys the facts in the world.
On true facts.
Yeah.
See our lady talking about investment. I think she is starting a saving susu or bank. Who invests more in a relationship? This is not even debatable. Go and see how the guys are suffering. You spend on ladies. Oh my God. I feel to cry. And you sit here and talk about investment. What is investment? Last time someone asked a lady, a guy, a friend, that what does she bring to the table during their relationship or during their court? And you know what the lady said? The lady said that she doesn't bring anything, because she is the table. Can you imagine, guys?
She is the table.
She is the table.
Oh, this is exceptional situation.
Okay, let me end my point, because when you're talking, I kept quiet.
Okay.
What is investment? Guys, we do all the investment. We spend on our, because a lady is meant to be taken care of. That's how God has like destined them. They are not to suffer. Everything should be soft for them. So if you're a guy, then you can't meet your demands. You can't cut your coat according to your cloth or what. You don't go for a lady. You need to be prepared. You need to have set your mind. You can take care of somebody's daughter. That is our responsibility. So what is investment? How many ladies spend on guys? Well, there's a few DBs of now. You know, even see some, if someone says DB or no, you will still collect you.
Okay, in our sections here in Africa, that's how it is. But when you take it further, some people invest, some people also, some ladies contribute.
See the way people are sending people to court about even not marriage, just relationship.
Yes.
Someone can send someone to court that he wants his car, he wants his guys.
Yeah.
We are the ones doing the investment.
It happens every in America.
So if there should be some setback somewhere, someone should get a broken heart. It should be we, not you, because you are not paying a dime. You are not, even when you are giving it to us to support us, we are saying, you keep yours for the future.
Oh, but some men also take.
Sure, but we are looking at majority.
Okay.
When you take, we are doing the investment. So if there should be a broken heart, it should be for us. And she's saying something about price. I don't know if Noble price or switch and price giving your what. What price? Something you have been created with. Since you are bathing outside. We done naked, everything. You came naked, you go back naked. So what's that? That price is what? What price? That price depends on you. How you carry yourself since childhood, teenage, how you manage yourself, control yourself, up to a stage where a man can propose to you. You have already gained the price. The thing has already been, it has bear fruit. And then I share you, I come every. If you try price baby, you should start plucking your fruits. And that job is for us. That's what we have been created to do. So that price, no, I don't see anything. Although women are to be cheered, it's something valuable. But even when we talk about this matter, it is even with the guys who are at a disadvantage. Because at the end of the day, your money will go, a whole lot of things that will come out from you. 1 week, you can't even go to work sometimes. You have to stay at the house because you have done some job you have never done before. Some ladies are very troublesome. What they will do to you, at the end of the day, they will even take your price from you. After that, you even be spending on them and a whole lot. And the thing is, this thing, you will not just have it with anyone. Someone that you think you can live the rest of your life with. Not just anyone. You can't tell me that you met someone today, the following day, you're having sex around, then excuse me to say you are something. But you have met someone, the person have even gone to your family, to your dad, to your mom. And even if you guys should do something and pregnancy should come out, your parents are aware that, oh, this guy. So when you get to that stage, you will need to what? Test before you commit yourself. You shouldn't worry about anything. If you test, then it doesn't go into your favor. That place at that point in time is manageable. You can start seeking for help, medicals, everything, spiritual, everything that you need before you commit yourself in marriage. Because after committing yourself, you don't even have time. You are going to work. Your in-laws are what?
When you are courting, won't you go to work? You still go to work.
So when you are courting, I'm not started. That life has not.
You are saying that when the family knows them, even if you are not married, but the family knows each other, you can do it. But and if there's a problem during that time, you can manage it. So if you wait till marriage and you do that and there's a problem, you can't manage it.
Because you don't understand. When you take that that image upon you. As a married man, if you have uncles before you marry, you have uncles and aunties and brothers and cousins that can send you money. But let them know that you have married. They will stop, because once you have decided to marry, then
you are mature there.
You're a family man now.
Yeah.
So that title on you is even something. Every day you are busy, you are what? You don't even you can't have that time to be channeling your efforts in settling something unsettable. That period has already passed. My friends, I was waiting for her to say something like, maybe because we are all believers, maybe it is let me bring it up then. Maybe because we are all believers, it is unholy for you to be engaging in those things before marriage. She didn't even say that important point. And
but I have just said the point.
Just say your last point, my
I
friend.
might be. I said I
have given you your point. And I'm thinking how to structure
it might be. That's what I said.
Not my head. So that would be my contribution for now. And finally, I'll say that, guys, we should do it. We should have sex.
Guys. He has said what I wanted to conclude with. If you believe in God, if you believe in God and you are a Christian, the Bible is against it. Don't do it. It's a no-go area. And even if you are not a Christian, I've also laid the points where it will save you from all this stress. So guys, as he has said, the facts have been laid. He has said his part. I've said my part. The rest is for you. We are not here to dictate your life for you. And this discussion we are doing is not just up to us. Guys, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys also think about it. Are you in favor? Are you in support of him, or do you side with me, guys? I believe most of you are going to. We are going to have a divided people. Some people will support you. Some people, not everybody will go with you. So, guys, the fact has been laid. It's up to you to decide whether you want the headache, the broken-hearted situation. That abstaining will save you from all those things.
They want it.
Or you want to go with him, a style, and then continue to live in miserable life, one after the other.
There's nothing miserable having sex before now.
Yeah, because I made the point that if the person is not treating you right, you will not. The sex will claw your mind and you will not be able to.
It can. It depends on you.
So my people, we have said if you want to, well, this is what I'm going to say. If you know you are somebody,
and sex is not even that sweet.
If the person gives you good sex and is going to claw your mind, not going to have a clear mind to think, don't go. This is what I'm going to do.
How can you know?
Don't go in for
that
it.
sex will be good or not?
Don't go in for it, so that you save yourself from all these troubles. Thank you guys so much. You said our points. It's up to you to decide. Guys, I really need your comments. I want to know your opinion on this matter. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, guys, that is it for you. Sex before marriage, whether you are against it or you are for it, it's up for you. I thank you, my brother, for coming and giving your perspective on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like the video, guys. If you like the video, YouTube pushes it to a wider audience. So like the video if you like this discussion. Leave your comments. Let's keep the discussion going in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do anything you need to do for the family to grow. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.